Morning, morning. I am back. That fork accident where I stabbed my toe turned into a trip into the village for a tetanus shot that I haven't had for a long time. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. It was a lot deeper than I thought it was initially, and it ended up being a whole bunch of days with my foot elevated and blah blah blah. Couldn't do anything really. Done barely anything in the garden. I cleared one little bit more of this patch. Okay, the weather's going to get much cooler in the next couple of days, almost down to freezing. Not quite, but close. So, what have I got coming up? These three trees here, one, the one behind it 2, and that one 3. Those are pecan trees. The pecans are just ready, so we've got to collect the pecans in the next couple of days. These are all things for this week. I've got one more patch to clear here on this bed. I've got to clear and plant this little. I might leave this because it's a good place to have a wheelbarrow if I'm moving stuff around. I'm going to start clearing that patch under that plastic there. This has got to start coming up. Shouldn't be too bad. I've got to clear out all these dead vines. Tomatoes. I'm going to have to pull all the green ones to make chutney. I have peas growing. There's another one there by these poles for support when they get a bit bigger. I planted them by each of the poles, but something has eaten the leaves off of all of the peas except those 2 over there, which is a shame. I mean, I understand they're delicious, but okay, these plants here I hope are going to help me. There's a field of them. It looks like clover, but it's not. A problem I have in my beds is that they are getting wind scoured and sun baked, and I need something to cover them in between whatever I'm growing. So with the help of these 2 reprobates, we're going to dig out some of these and try and plant them around my bit of the garden and see if we can get these going. They're good. I'll dig this one up just to show, because as you can see they spread wildly and they have very shallow roots with these little, looks like ginger rhizomes, so they should plant very easily. So I'm going to fill a bucket of these and stick them around my garden and see if I can get them spreading. Planting some of those things here, hopefully they'll spread, and we'll plant some somewhere else as well.
If there's not enough.
Yeah. Keep going, Felix, good job. Collecting pecans.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
A lot.
This is a little while of collecting them. Now I've got to spread them out to dry.
2 more.
Good job. Alright, let's go. Okay, this morning, I got quite a lot done. I pulled out a lot of this old squash vines. Found a few squashes in that I didn't know were in there. A few that can grow a bit more, hopefully. I found these squashes, and I transplanted a whole bunch of these, which I'm going to water. These are those things that look like clover that I want to spread around. And we went and picked pecans over there. There's more we can get. And I was going to start clearing this area this afternoon, but I ended up teaching Felix how to do long division,
And James.
and James how to do maths. He was writing sums for the first time, so that went my
And he did it
afternoon.
very, very,
Here
very
he
good.
comes. Felix did very, very well,
And James.
and so did James. We did a bunch of weeding. And that's about it. Oh, and piled up the compost, and we moved a whole bunch of logs
And
and branches. So that's about it for today.